But I have what you would call an addictive personality, and I say that that's what you would call it. I wouldn't call it that because I think that's a stupid thing to call it. Not calling you stupid, the world at large says this term a lot, addictive personality, but that doesn't really describe what it is. An addictive personality sounds like, can we invite Mark to the party? He's got an addictive personality. He's always talking to people, and I just can't get enough of his personality. It's so great. Addictive. Addictive personality. But I have that thing, and I mean, like a couple of years after getting sober, my first sober job, I worked in a yarn store. Yeah. None of that got more Oz than my dead cat. It was sad. I worked in the back shipping yarn. I put the yarn in a box, and then I taped the box closed and put the box over here, and then get some more yarn and put it in another box. And I had to do everything I could to keep myself entertained at this. I listened to like AA retreats like during the day, like the whole thing. And I just had to do whatever I could. And then, at some point, someone who worked there was like, ever try crocheting, doing some of this? And I'm like, you know what? I like to cry, so I could crochet. So I started crocheting, and I mean, it started out innocently enough. Like I was just kind of doing it on the weekends. Like a little bit while I watched the game, or just to help me fall asleep, go to bed. I really didn't notice, but I just kind of started doing it more frequently. I started using stronger yarn. I just started doing it earlier in the day, and taking long breaks at work. It just started to progress like that, and one day I was leaving work, and there was this old woman behind a dumpster, and she said, "Hey, you ever tried the needle?" And I hadn't. That's when everything really went downhill. I was at work, people are banging on the door, I'm like, "Just a minute!" I was driving home one day, and I just really felt like I needed a steering wheel cover, and got arrested for TWK. Driving while knitting. I started stealing yarn from work and selling it outside of retirement homes. Support my habit. "Barbara, get out of here. No cash, no cashmere." It's very sad. One day they just found me, in a closet, passed out, covered in yarn, and that was my bottom. Had to go to rehab, and it was a little tricky because they knit a lot at rehab. Stay away from those people. People, places, and things. I'm happy to say I have 30 days without a stitch. That's all. Thanks.